So, this is going to be weird because I've never done this. And I didn't expect to having to do this. But I think it's about time that I do this. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense in my head. So, I don't really know how to explain this. So basically, this is more of an explanation of my situation. Because originally, I wasn't going to do this. I was never going to bring this up. Never going to announce it or explain this. But it's become one of these situations where it's a constant question nowadays. So I feel like it's high time that I do address this. Basically, the question that's been getting, I guess, so much now is how are you always able to stream? How do you stream so many hours? Do you not do anything else, or do you don't? I don't go to college, go to university, or anything like that, or a job. And the reason is because I'm medically unable to work in the UK because I have a medical condition which is currently untreatable. Right now, I am literally down on the medical records as a medical phenomenon. And you're probably wondering what the hell is wrong with you. Are you some sort of mutant? No. I wish. Basically, the condition I have is a blackout condition. Basically, my the way I can only describe this to anyone that would make sense to is think of me as a robot, and I have this on and off switch, and basically that on and off switch is shutting me down and rebooting me. This is what happens to me. I black out and I'll come back around. It's like a reboot. I don't know what the cause is. The doctors don't know what the cause is. I've seen over 32 specialists. Yes, that's right. 32 specialists in all different kinds of area. I've had the brain. I've had my heart. I've had all sorts. For the past 5 years, this is where I've been getting tested for all this. Now, I've had this problem since I was a young kid. I had it when I was in primary school, but it stopped when I kind of got into started high school. And then during high school, it kind of restarted again. And then again, it wasn't as bad. It was, you know, it was like 1 or 2 blackouts. Maybe a week. It was really unregular, basically. Then I went to college. And in college is always a stressful time. Stressful for anyone. Especially, I have dyslexia. I have a major case of dyslexia. I'm fucking retarded. Well, I'm a Twitch streamer. It's easy. It's not. I'm so retarded. Honestly. It's... Thank God I have art. I can just talk to my phone to text people. Because the words, I just lose track. It's so hard to keep up. In my brain. So college was an extremely stressful time.
Prove your worth.
So the blackouts kept getting more and more frequent. Now,
that's the spirit.
To me, I thought this was because of the stress. You know, stress causes, you know, brain to overload and try and reset you. So the blackouts got more and more. But after I left high school, I failed to get into university due to some reasons. The blackouts gradually got worse, where I was having 7 a day. And then 7 blackouts a day is not healthy. I'm surprised I don't have more broken bones or more injuries from all this. I've fallen downstairs. Like, this is a case of how random the blackouts are. I've nearly got dropped in front of a bus. I've dropped down the stairs. I've fallen and literally hit my entire body and head off everything in the bathroom. I was like a pinball. It was funny. But I don't know the cause. The doctors don't know the cause. We don't know what the trigger is. And for the last 5 years, I've been obviously getting that done. Now on the side of this, I have a really bad case of... Well, basically my ears are not great. I have really bad ears. Now, the blackouts on top of the deafness that I had, it gets to you. It's hard to stay positive or strong through any of this. And that's kind of when I started being one... Like, I've always watched YouTubers and Twitch streamers. It's one of the many pleasures I've always had. And I've always wanted to do it. Everyone does. Everyone wants to be a Twitch streamer or a YouTuber. It goes through everyone's mind who's a gamer or something. So I decided to do it. Oh, mid-voice. I decided to try it. Now, I started in 2016. But the problem is, I gradually got so much worse that depression hit me. Depression hit me so hard. In 2018, I didn't stream. I streamed 3 times. In 2018. That's how bad it got. Because I was deaf. My ears were gradually getting worse. The blackouts were not getting anywhere. So it was insane. It was hard to keep positive about anything. And trying to be entertaining with all that, it's impossible. I sympathize nowadays with most YouTubers and Twitch streamers that they have to go through with all this. Like, they don't go through obviously with the medical stuff, but the depression of trying to be entertaining and you can't be entertaining because there's so much going on. I sympathize this with. There's so much right now. So, yeah, I stopped streaming in 2018, basically. But after, in Christmas 2018, towards the beginning of 2019, I went to Japan for Christmas with my girlfriend and friends. And my New Year's resolution for 2019 was to get back into streaming and getting back to what I love. And 2019's been amazing for me. I had my operation on my ear, which basically, this is how bad my ear is. Sorry, I don't know why I paused. My eardrum had completely shattered, and the eardrum, like, had dissolved my bones in my ear. Now, if you don't know what that means, no. There's 3 major bones in the ear to help an ear work. I had 1.5 left by the time I had my operation. My ear had completely dissolved. It was crazy to hear that. But I had the operation towards end of May, and then recovery process was about a month. It was really hard to not stream. I think I streamed about twice, but the problem is I couldn't wear headphones because of the ear. So I didn't stream for a month in thing. But I got affiliated in March. March the 6th. I'll remember it till I die now. Because I had to play Left Alive. One of the worst games in my life I've ever played. I've played some bad games. So yeah, like, the reason I stream so much is because of all this medical stuff. Now, I'm not doing this video because I'm like looking for sympathy or any shit like that. I'm doing it because everyone keeps asking me this question. I never wanted to do this. I never wanted to do it. But I feel like high time that I should have. You know, I'm now into like so many communities, you know, and Discord groups. It's like amazing to collab with other people. But obviously when you get this question a lot, you know, you kind of just want to answer it. And I'm biting the bullet to answer this question. Why is my other screen? There we go. Other screen went black. So, yeah, like the support I keep getting is amazing lately, and the support I hope to continue to keep getting. I aren't depressed anymore. Like, there is a few days where it's a little bit sad because I'm still waiting to be treated, but now I see the waiting time for my blackouts to be cured and to be resolved as time that I can now grow myself a community, you know, my Twitch and stuff like this. Because the way I see it now is Twitch takes time to grow major, to get like a following and, you know, a community for yourself. I've been doing it since 2016. I originally had another Twitch channel that was made in 2014. But I scrapped that and made another one. Wanted a new fresh start on that. So now I see this as a positive instead of a negative. And for the last 4 months, in the last 4 months, everyone that I know has been like, you seem more happier, you know, you seem to be getting on with everything. And I have, like, now I'm like a model as well. Like, I have a professional portfolio to be a model, which is insane. Two things I never think I'd become: a model and a Twitch streamer. Become both. I've always loved, like, Twitch. I've always loved games. I love supporting other people. I'll always support other people in Twitch. I'll always support, if they want to support me, I'll support them. It's who I am. But when the medical stuff, it's... I don't want anyone to change their thought of me. This was just mostly just a little bit of information of why I'm able to stream so much. Because it is a bit nuts when I'm streaming Borderlands 3 for 4 days straight with no breaks. It's a bit weird, I agree. So this video is mainly just to, basically just to inform everyone. I don't want people's thoughts to change or anything like that. It's just mainly answering this question so now I don't keep getting out. All it is, I don't want anything to change. I'm happy with where I've got to. You know, getting affiliated. I have my ear. I got my ear operation. I'm feeling healthier nowadays. Right now, I'll be a medical phenomenon. It's actually fun to tell people this. Because I usually get a lot of people who go, oh, what do you do for a living? I'm like, oh, I'm a Twitch streamer. It's like, oh, what do you do for a job? And I'm like, well, I'm a medical phenomenon. And everyone's like, ooh, what's wrong with you? Are you a super mutant? No, I'm just retarded, no. My brain's back to front. Now, for people that are like, I know some people be like, oh, you could be epilepsy, you know, because you play games. It's not epilepsy. I've seen 3 specialists on epilepsy. Apparently, there's so many different forms of epilepsy, I didn't even know half of them. According to one of the specialists, there is over 13 or something that are known, and then there's a load that are not known. That's insane to me. Apparently, I'm a 0.3% of unknown possibilities.
Yes. Did I inspect you?
Let me kill this Fallen Guardian.
It's time to fight.
Drop on me. There's a shitload of money. I'm rich, boys. But no, like, yeah, this video is more just to inform people of why I'm able to stream so much. I'm not asking for anything. I just want to inform people. And then I can just, when anyone asks again, I can just link them this video. And then it saves me a hassle of explaining anything. But no, yeah. Thank you all so much for the support in the last few, like 7 months. Well, 9 months, technically. Well, no, I got affiliated in March, so yeah. No, look, thank you for the support. I'm about to go stream anyway, like, legit, right now it's 11 a.m. I'm about to restart another Borderlands character because I've done this, I've done Flash. I'm gonna go play Mara. So yeah, I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna continue streaming until I'm allowed to work. Because that's the problem. I break, in the UK, I break the entire rule book on health and safety. Now, if you break a rule book on health and safety, you can't work. Anywhere. Because no one wants to be a liability to you. That is the case. And that's why I picked streaming, because, let's be honest, if you don't do anything, you're gonna go mad. So why not make something? That's how I see it. And I'll always see it like that. Like, through Twitch, I've met some great people. My Discord server has got so many cool people, and I'm so happy to know. And the community I'm being able to build. Oh, don't do that to me.
Let me smell ya.
No, don't smell. You made me use that, didn't you? God damn it. Just die again. I need so much decent weapons, because this is not going well. But no, like, yeah, that's all this video is not much. It is not meant to be like sad violins and all that shit. We died. We gotta restart. It's fine. This character is... I need to grind its legendaries, but I can't be bothered doing that. Not until I finish the other three characters left. So yeah. Thank you for listening. And this was super weird to make, because I never expected to make this. And I'll see you on my streams if you come by. Twitch.tv/MickeyRyu, sellout, hashtag, all that shit. It'll be in the bio. It'll be in there. This is weird. I don't know how do you... Now I understand how YouTubers are. How do you end this? Like this. Bye.